We are back home at Post Office Road, the Millennium Stadium, looking brilliant this afternoon. It's a perfect Sunday afternoon for rugby league. It's the first home game of the 2023 Betfred Championship season. Played 1-1 for Sean Long and Rovers so far after that demolition job away at Keighley. Back home to try and make it 2 from 2. It's Fev against Fax. Sean, first home game of the season. How are you feeling? How much are you looking forward to this?
Yeah, really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to the crowd getting behind us. We had a couple of friendlies here and it was exciting. Great atmosphere. Tough challenge for us today, I think. You know, Halifax are a good team, well coached, good experience in the team, well drilled with the spine. So it's a different challenge for us this week. I think we've prepared really well this week and practiced really well. So, you know, we've just got to stick to our standards and hopefully not drop our standards. What we built up from last week.
And how pleasing as a head coach is it to be able to have some consistency in your team? Just the one change on the bench, Cooper out, Bussy in.
Yeah, they're all, like I said, they're all fighting for spots, but Bussy was poorly last week and he's going to start, so he'll come in on the bench for Coops, which is unfortunate, but we've got lads on the sideline chomping at the bit trying to get in the team, and the lads who turn out on the field today, you know, they're going to put the best foot forward and trying to keep hold of their jerseys. So, you know, but we're a team, we're together. It's a 28, 29-man squad. We all play a part, and you'll see like lads who don't play, you know, they're out behind the boys and giving them as much encouragement as possible.
And a quick word on the opponents who you mentioned, Halifax. We're expecting that they'll be very competitive this year. How dangerous could they be today?
Yeah, very, very dangerous. Like, the big word I've used is concentration a lot this week. Is because they like to throw the ball around, they like to play quick through the outside backs. They could shift it on play 1, play 2 or play 3, you know what I mean? But they rely on a lot of quick ruck control and like I said, very dangerous players. So, and they've got some quality in there with Woodburn all. So yeah, tough proposition for us, but word is concentration.
Cheers, Sean, go well.
Thank you very much.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gents. Here we go, first home game of the season, round 2 of the 2023 Betfred Championship. Rovers off to a flyer on Monday night on the road at Keighley Cougars, but this will be a much sterner test. Here come the opponents from over the hills, the Halifax Panthers, in their traditional blue and white stripes, white shorts, blue and white striped socks. As we await the noise of the blue wall to greet your Featherstone Rovers for the first home game of the season. I'll confirm the two sides in just a moment. We're expecting a really stern examination from the Panthers. Rovers have only needed to make one change. Jack Bussy in, Luke Cooper out, and he will be joining me for commentary. And here come Rovers, led out by the captain, James Lockwood. As close as we're going to get to a kick clash, I think, this season. Rovers in the traditional home shirts, the dark navy blue with the thin white stripes, white shorts and navy blue socks. And they line up in front of the main stand underneath our commentary position here at Post Office Road, the Millennium Stadium. So just that one change. First appearance of the championship campaign for Jack Bussy, so a rest for the man alongside me, Luke Cooper. Good afternoon, sir. How are you doing?
Good afternoon. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm well. A little bit weary after 90 minutes in centre midfield for my Sunday League team this morning.
Oh, how did you do, box to box?
Box to box. Ran 11.2 kilometres during the match today. Don't want to talk about it, obviously.
That's a warm-up for me, that.
Nice 6-2 victory for my men. Mossley Hill Athletic. Let's see if we can do the double. Featherstone Rovers are going to play up the hill from right to left. I'll confirm the lineups in due course. Here come Halifax to get us underway. A swing of the right boot, and it's fielded by John O'Ford, and the captain takes the first drive, James Lockwood. So Rovers line up with Akins at fullback, Briscoe, Hankinson, Hardcastle and Gale. The halves, John O'Ford and Riley Dean, so impressive on Monday night. And then it's Lockwood, Wildy and Springer, Brad Day, Elijah Taylor and Mathieu Koza. The Frenchman continuing at 13 as E.T. Elijah Taylor takes his first carry. The bench today for Sean Long, Connor Jones, Craig Kopchak, Mackenzie Yeh and Jack Bussey. The floodlights are on. Decent afternoon in West Yorkshire, around about 9 degrees when I got out of my car. It's dry and it's perfect for rugby league as Brad Day, off the shoulder of John O'Ford, takes a pass. Last tackle, Rovers are almost up towards halfway. Wildy will find Riley Dean in those bright orange boots. Goes high into the corner. The fullback is under it and he's done well, Woodburn Hall. And Halifax are going to start their set around about 25 metres from their own line. Louis Jouffret will be heavily involved. Familiar name around these parts. The referee already yelling at the Rovers line to get back 10. It's Chris Kendall, the referee today, Super League official. And Halifax have the ball again. This is their second set, the Panthers, over halfway. Good start from them, coming down the hill left to right as we look on from our commentary position high up here. That's Adam Tangata, wearing 8, but playing at 13 today. Last tackle, where they're going to go. I think they're going to go high. It's an early tester for Briscoe. Doesn't miss many of these. Early claim. He doesn't miss many, does he? And he's taken that. And Rovers will start their second set from around about 15 metres from their own line. Early thoughts from you, Luke Cooper. How's this game started?
Yeah, two good sets there, both from Featherstone and Halifax. You know, we slowed them down enough there so we complete the set. It's just getting into the arm wrestle now. I reckon just complete a few sets and see what Halifax can match.
They won their opening game at home last Sunday, 26-18 against the Sheffield side. And Halifax have got an early decision from referee Chris Kendall here. Hankinson's getting the commiserations from his teammates as the ball popped out. It's going to be Panthers' ball. A good opportunity to mount a bit of pressure on the Rovers line here.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what we're like on his line here, because obviously on Monday we were pretty convincingly,
But defensively superb.
Defensively we're awesome. So
Sean Long was really happy with that, wasn't he? So from the scrum, it's a quick break for the Panthers. Referee's got his whistle in his mouth. The Rovers never got back 10, he says. Oh, and then a bit of back chat.
See, that's what you don't want.
Well, that's inexcusable.
Back to back there.
So a handling error and then back-to-back penalties. Not getting back 10, then a bit of chat. Couldn't work out who it was. Might have been Hankinson, might have been Wildy, I'm not sure. They were the two closest to Chris Kendall's earshot. But what it does mean is that Halifax have got a full set of 6 on the Rovers line, down at the bottom of the hill here. Oh, massive shot, have some of that! Gadwin Springer has lined him up, and he's tasting his breakfast for the second time of this Sunday. Wow, what a shot.
Good at them, his Gads. Lines them up perfect there, what a shot.
Perfectly timed by the France international, he didn't miss. And Rovers on the first have coughed up possession, got the ball back. That was the shot of the season so far. And here he goes again. You'd have loved that, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes you line them up and you don't get them quite right. That was just full-blooded, perfect. And it set this up.
Especially forcing the error as well, fantastic.
Hankinson. What a moment that was. Ford, who started the season really well, I would say. Such a frustrating year last time. Riley Dean puts a high one up. Good claim.
Good shot.
But the chase is good. And Halifax will have to come out of their own deep end here. They're inside the 10. That was a huge play by Gadwin Springer. Do let us know, as always, where you're listening from, where you're tuning in to Rovers TV. Always great to hear from you. You can find me on social media at Georgie Boy. Send us a message. It's always great to hear. And hello to Mark, who's listening from sunny Dusseldorf, as always, up the Rovers. Hi, Mark. And as I read out your message, Rovers have turned over the ball again. So 2 turnovers in a row being forced by Rovers. High energy stuff from Sean Long's men. Wildy in front of the post. Kozza on his right, first receiver. There he goes, right into the line. Gadwin Springer was lurking. Wildy, Springer again. Carrying 4 Panthers jerseys towards that line. Wildy is the dummy half. He's got options left and right. Right is the call. Riley Dean pops it up for Mathieu Kozza. Still going towards the line, Kozza. Last tackle. He's got the white strapping from a head injury Monday night. This looks good for Jono Ford. Brilliant ball forward. Hankinson will score. Rovers hit the front. The ball fizzed in by Jono Ford, and Hankinson did the rest. And Rovers lead after 7 minutes, 4 points to 0.
How good was that? Just applying pressure on the line, and yeah, just a nice play out wide, and Hank just too big, too strong, just got straight over the line.
It just seemed to open up after Mathieu Kozza's drive towards the sticks. The play, the ball was good, got into Jono Ford's hands early, and he did the rest. Finding the runner, Hankinson, inside left channel. And Rovers hit the front after a superb passage of play that saw Gadwin Springer with that brilliant defensive hit.
Yeah, and like, it was really composed by Ford. He'd noticed that that Halifax were short of numbers on this on their right hand side, and shipped the ball out wide. They like not selfish at all. Could have gone him, probably could have gone himself and nearly scored, but chose to find the better pass, which obviously Hank were the beneficiary, and got a good try there.
And Halifax, I think, have got an early injury as well. One of their players is being helped off the field over to our left-hand side. Hankinson, meanwhile, to tag on a 2 to his 4. Is it the perfect start? He's a great kicker of the football. Super sweet left boot.
Bit like you at football.
I'm not lefty. Try and shift it onto my right as much as possible. I did score today, actually, but it was you could have rolled it in.
For them.
It was a tap in, open goal. You could have rolled that one in. 6-0, all 6 points to Hankinson, and Halifax will kick off. Striking the ball off that lime green kicking tee. Ford gathers and gives it to Lockwood again. Hello to the Hunters and Pauls who are listening in Fuerteventura. What's the weather like there? Very, very nice, I would imagine. Oh, good! Now then, here we go. He's off again. It's Gareth Gale. Who's got the toes to catch him? He's been tracked down. But there are going to be options if they can get the ball speedily. They're over on the right wing here. They can shift left, and surely there'll be opportunities. Dean, Wildy, Fall. What can he conjure this time?
That's a good play.
They're just popping it up to Lockwood, and they'll set up again. 10 away, left of the sticks. Wildy, he's going to run it left. And coming onto it is Brad Day. Rovers want to back up with another try here. Wildy. Lockwood, Springer to the line. Can he get there? Of course he can. You don't stop Gadwin Springer from there. Bulldozing start to the game for the big fella. And he's rewarded with a 4-pointer, and Rovers lead by 10. The Panthers are being pummeled here at Post Office Road.
Yeah, nice and composed there. We, make a break. Sometimes it can get a bit erratic, but we settled it down there and came back with some genuine good plays. And Gad's just from that angle, too big, too strong, and Slam the ball down.
What a start. We've played 10 minutes. It's going to be 12-0. The conversion right in front of the sticks for Hankinson. Right off the back of Hankinson's try, 2-2 for him. He's going to slam this one over. That's 24 points for Rovers already for Hankinson, who's going to be a very, very useful player this season, you suspect. What a start. 10.5 gone, 12-0 the Rovers lead. Up the hill. And another kick-off from the Panthers. Again, straight to Ford, and again, he just gives it to Lockwood. Says, off you go, skipper. Wildy, Springer. Wildy again. Riley Dean bringing in Hardcastle. First touch of the ball, I think, after 12 minutes. Ball's come free. It's going to be a pen. Yes, it is. Penalty, says Mr. Kendall. And what a purple patch this is for the home side. Riley Dean just pops it into touch over on the far side. The blue wall in good voice over there. It's looking good, the Millennium Stadium this afternoon. A lot of new sponsors branding put up during the week from our new partners for this season. Riley Dean gives it to Macha Kozar, who in turn gives it to Brad Day. The forwards playing between themselves. Wildy slots in. Another quick play the ball. Lockwood takes it first receiver and he play makes.
Oh,
there's a big shot. The referee might pull this up, you know. He's going to say that was late. It was. It's a late hit.
I reckon that's what they'll be trying to do with that. Just put our half-backs off by giving them a few little digs early on. And
well, you're not going to see the referee miss many of those, Chris Kendall, one of the best officials in the game. Point-a-minute start for Rovers. And 6 to come on the line. Lockwood. First carry, grounded just to the right of the post, right in front here. Wildy, Dean's running the angle. Gives it to Springer, he's in for 2. Oh, he's just had the door shut in his face there. He thought he had another. Wildy. Lockwood and Ford behind everyone. And Hankinson again off Caleb Akins. Right in the far left corner with Gale. Ford from a standing start. Into the midriff of Lockwood, who is grounded just to the left of the sticks. Couple to go this set. Kozza first receiver right side. Got Dean just behind him. Wildy switches to the left and Ford might go on his own. Well, it's the last tackle, so Ford's out of commission here. It's going to be Wildy, I think, to kick. He does, just drills one in towards the post. It's a good clean take.
Tighten up now.
But Halifax starting right on their own line.
Good work, Matty.
Another than those back-to-back penalties. Coops, it's hard to find any fault at all with Rovers today.
No, exactly. That would we've been. Oh, knock on.
Oh, he's given it, saying it's been reefed out.
No, we've been very good so far. We've we've dealt with tiny little bit of pressure on our line, but mostly we've been really strong with the ball and playing some really good plays.
So another penalty, third penalty given away by Rovers. 12-0 they lead, and Halifax Panthers will tap on their own 40-metre line. Oh, and they're throwing the ball around on the first as well. Hi to Jenny, who says, hope you're keeping well, listening in at home, and knock on. It's another pen, I think. He's given back-to-back penalties again against Rovers. The fans don't like that.
Come on.
Hi, Jenny, who's listening at home with your daughter while Dad's at the game. Well done, Hankinson, up the Rovers. Well, as I've been reading out those messages, it's been a penalty-a-thon Back to back again for Rovers. Just as we were praising Sean Long's men, 2 identical penalties given away. So here come Halifax again. Brandon Moore is their 9. Can they mount some sort of attack? That's Kevin Leroyer in the unmissable bright orange boots. Second row or 13, he's playing prop this season.
Surely middles can't wear boots that bright.
You've got to be good.
It's got to be fast.
Halifax are in a good position here, over on the far left side, but only 20 metres or so away. Tangata with the ball, straightens up and runs at Gadwin Springer. That wasn't his wisest choice. Lockwood completes the tackle. Moore again. Oh, that's good ball movement wide. Now then, the winger. It's a bit of afters in back play. It's play on, says the referee, and I think surely they've knocked on there. That's gone forward, hasn't it? Referee's going to let it go. It was an offload in the tackle. Looked to me as though that had gone forward. Anyway, it's the last. He said play on. What will they do on the last? It's with Brandon Moore. And he's waved 6 more on the last tackle. This is a stern examination of Featherstone Rovers. The home fans don't like this one bit. They're getting on the referee's back here. Short ball, crashing towards the line. Wildy and Cozza doing their job defensively, but for how long? The Panthers hammering at the door here. Poor pass gone behind everyone. Picked up by their 7, Joe Keys. And they'll set up once more. Moore looking to run on his own. Another 6 to go. This is absolutely killing Featherstone. He's held up over the line, the hooker. But he's going to have 6 more tackles to go at when he goes back to the 10-metre line. He's taking no nonsense, Mr. Kendall, today, to put it mildly. This is Super League officiating. Here they come with Louis Jouffre. Towards the line is Leroyer. Scrambling Rovers defence. They're really under the pump here. Leading 12-0. Keys, change of direction. Dances off his left. Lockwood just about gets to him. Can they exploit the gaps left side? No, there's no way through. Good positioning from Briscoe. And eventually Halifax grounded 2 metres from the line in the left centre position as they attack. Hanging back is Jouffre. Here he is with the blue skull cap. Just pops it up to the big fella. And off the bench, that's Dan Murray wearing 10. This is the last tackle. Have Rovers done the job? Wildy and Springer are in the tackle. Keys, well, he's going to run it, and Jouffre's going to get caught in possession here. That's wonderful Rovers defence.
Great defence.
Joe Keys caught with the ball in his hands on the last tackle. High fives to Mathieu Cozza and Matty Wildy for that defensive effort. What was that? 3 sets of 6 on the line that Rovers have defended there, and Halifax Panthers have come up short. Well, that was a frenetic period of play as we approach now the midway point in the first half. It's absolutely flown by. Hankinson takes a big shot from Tangata. Oh. Little offload. Caleb Akins has been kept relatively quiet so far. He was excellent Monday night, I thought. He was 1, 6, 7, 9 sometimes. Now then, that's good. That's Briscoe off his right wing. Wildy and Ford. The 3 beardy baldies lining up together. I can say that as one of them. Wildy on the last tackle. Riley Dean goes high. They're both under it. Woodburn Hall shouts. And Rovers get the chase up to around about the 20-metre line. Good game, this. 12-0 Rovers, but really keenly contested. Midway point of the first half. Do let us know where you're listening to us on Rovers TV. Always great to hear from you.
Oh, good work, Josh. 2 in a row.
The try scorers, Hankinson and Gadwin Springer. Some effort from Gadwin, by the way. He scored 5 tries for Fev. He's only played 20 times, so it's 1 in every 4 games for the big prop. You'd be happy with that, wouldn't you?
I'd be more than happy with that. Not too long ago, it was 0 in 54 for me.
I know.
But, you know,
You just concentrate on your goal kick,
exactly,
you know.
that's it. 100%.
Briscoe fielding the kick. Here's the fullback Akins. It's good to see Mark Carella, by the way, continuing his rehabilitation as well. While I was down here during the week, he was sprinting up and down doing his rehab with the physio far side of the pitch here. Hankinson. I'll tell you something, I mentioned, Coops, the kit clash in Jess. How have Halifax been able to turn up and wear this kit today?
Yeah,
It's
I'm not
ridiculous.
Sure, really.
They've got an away kit, surely.
Exactly, 100%.
And the home kit is it's as close as any team in the Championship to Featherstone.
Yeah, exactly.
So use your away kit. I'm not sure how that's been allowed, really.
I'm not.
And the two, it's okay sometimes if the shorts are a different colour. Both white shorts,
yeah.
The socks are identical. All you're looking at is a different tone of blue.
Exactly.
It's ridiculous. Anyway, off the soapbox. Last tackle, 30 away. Dean says chase that, Caleb, and Akins goes after it. Johnny Ford helping him, another good claim. Ford was pushed out of the way. Much as I was actually this morning, I wasn't given a penalty. Fuming. taken out in the box. Absolute cast iron.
No VAR.
Well, the referee said there are no rules in over 35s football. That's what he said. I said they've exactly the same rules at any level of football. Extraordinary. 12-0 Rovers, 18 and a half to go until the break. Grey skies, good crowd in today. First home game of the season. Popped up to the bar actually before to watch the second half of Leeds Man United, and it was as packed as I've seen it up there. I could barely get in the bar. So hopefully doing a good trade today. High hanging kick from Fax on the last, and Caleb Akins is off and running, and you don't want to give him room because this is what he does. And it's taken on by Gareth Gale. Who's going to catch Gareth Gale? Oh, he's stopped again.
That's it though. Perfect. Just get up.
Caleb Akins breaking through. Gale on his shoulder. Ford. Surely there's going to be broken play here for Wildy to exploit. Pops it up to Briscoe. Now then Mathieu Kozas spinning out of a tackle. Could have given it John O'Ford, opted against it. 20 away. Left of the sticks. Wildy with Ford here. Hankinson and Day to his left. And Gale now back in position as Lockwood goes on the charge. Rovers looking formidable at the moment, leading 12-0. Wildy to Kozar. Backs into the tackle, offloads to Wildy. Wildy gives it to Lockwood, promotes to Jonathan Ford. What are you going to do, Jono? Dances into the line and takes the hit. Couple to go with Wildy. Wildy into the line to Lockwood, no way through there.
3 carries in a set for Lockwood, that.
Yeah, I'm not sure he wanted that one, really. This is the last. Ford is hovering. Wildy dabs a kick through. He might pick it up himself and score. Assist to Wildy and try to Wildy. Dab the kick through. It cannoned back off the Halifax man. And Matty Wildy just pounced and said thank you very much indeed. I will give Rovers a 16-0 lead with 16 to go until the break. Opportunist try from the Rovers hooker.
Yeah, just some genuine strong players there. Again, just hitting hard lines and some big carriers of the ball. Lovely link-up play with Caleb and Gaz, and that back threes should terrify people over the last 2 weeks. They've been making meters for fun.
Well, it's been an excellent first half for Featherstone, and actually I don't think Sean Long will be pleased because the penalty count's been higher than you would have wanted. Was it 3 or 4? But defending the line brilliantly and looking very dangerous on this left edge. It's where all the joys come from. And Hankinson has a mid-range conversion effort to make it 18-0. And around about 15 to go when we restart. Panthers have made another change, I think. Matty G's on. Pristine number 12 shirt. Here comes Hankinson with that wand of a left boot, no mistake, right through the middle. And it's an 18-0 Featherstone Rovers lead. Tangar to the man to make way for the visitors. We've got a quarter of an hour left until the half-time hooter. And Rovers still haven't conceded a point this season. 50-0 Monday night. So 66-0 and counting.
Go, 1 to 10.
18-0. The scoreboard in the stadium still saying 16-0. Unless my mind is deceiving me, I'm pretty sure he's nailed all three. Gadwin's off. Dean's going to kick early, I think, here. After a 40-20, he's not going to get the bounce. It's a heavy pitch at the moment in February.
Tell you what, though, it's the best pitch I've seen in February.
It's good, isn't it? Actually, and you go back to this time last year when you played Lee in that mud bath.
Yeah.
And I moan about the kit clash. At least I can see the kit and the numbers, because I couldn't see anything. It was commentating on skins last year. Halifax in possession, a rarity this half. 13.5 to go. 18-0 is the Rovers lead. Wildy, Springer and Hankinson, 3 from 3 from Hank's boot. Do keep in touch. Always great to hear from you on match day. David Fowler, one of our regular listeners, listening in today. Come on, the Rovers. Next time I get to a match, the latte's on me. Very kind, David. How did you know I'd had a latte today? It was a vanilla one as well, which took me by surprise. It wasn't the button I think I'd pressed on the machine, but anyway, double change for Rovers. Springer and Lockwood coming off. Kopczak and Mackenzie Year coming on. Rich applause for their first efforts. Referee's got the whistle in his mouth again, and he's going to give a penalty to Rovers.
On that short side, go that way. I didn't go on that. You go that way and again, no, we'll penalise.
Matty Wildy on 26 tries for Rovers in 93 career games. And here comes Craig Kopczak. 12 to go until the break. Wildy, Akins, Taylor. Great addition to the side, E.T. Bags of experience. Super League captain last year at Salford. Now then, Riley Dean, looks like it could open up to him. Ford joining the line. Back behind to Hankinson, who steps away and swivels, and he's still going back in field in front of the sticks now. He's gone past everyone. Kopczak didn't want that behind him. Looked good for a while, but then the door's shut, and here come the Panthers back down the pitch. Ford going low, and the rest of the cavalry going high. Hankinson and Brad Day, who joined us on our first episode of Up Next during the week. It's a great view. If you've got 20 minutes of your time, it's available on Rovers TV. Filmed during the week with Matty Wildy, Caleb Akins and Brad Day. Great insight into this Rovers squad. So get a chance, take that one in. We'll film one of those for you prior to every home game this year. Here come Halifax over halfway. That's a good short ball, flat pass. Last tackle though, and they're still 40 away. So Rovers have been excellent defensively. They're going to run it and drill into the corner. And it just dribbles into touch. Territorial kick almost. And that tells you the pressure the Panthers have been under. With 10 to go until half-time, how do you sum up, Luke Cooper, the first half hour?
Yeah, I think we've been dominant with the ball. We've been making plenty of meters post contact. Just looking at the Halifax team now, they look like they've had to make quite a few tackles, and we look like we're quite on the front foot here. So Here's Big Mac now. Look at that, like a bowling ball, you know.
Big Mackenzie gets the tackle count wiped clean. Jono Ford takes over. Hi to Amy, who's listening in from home. While her partner's working here at the game, up the Rovers. 9.5 to go, 18-0 until the break. Akins and Hankinson and Jono Ford, standing start on the halfway line. Here's Big Mackenzie. Flattens 3 Panthers jerseys. Wildy with Kopchak. Kopchak into the tackle, takes 3 Halifax jerseys to haul him to the ground. Central position, 30 from the post, over to our left-hand side, scoreboard end. Ford kicks and chases himself. Where's the bounce going to go? This could be good. Hacks behind. It's going to be a dropout. More pressure incoming.
Here you go. Who would you want to drop out to here? Olympic Middles? Who would you rather? Would you rather drop out to Mackenzie or would you rather drop out to Copy? Would you rather tackle?
Blimey, there's a question.
Coming at full tilt. I don't know.
I don't know. Probably, I don't know, what's the age difference? I was going to say, who's the older? Copy?
Yeah, Copy's the
older. Probably Copy, just because of the slightly
it,
slower legs.
These,
oh, but it's Kopchak, here he goes. I might regret that one.
He loves them types of carries.
I think Mackenzie might get a second carry here. Kozat, here he goes. Not a bad 1-2, is it, that? Kopchak first steaming up the pitch, and then Mackenzie, Wildy. Kozat, who's been excellent first half.
Got through some work.
I do like him playing 13, you know.
Yeah, he's a good 13. Just a grafter.
Wildy, 10 away with Riley Dean. Couple of tries on Monday night.
Oh, great footwork.
Here's Hardcastle with the tiptoes. Still going. Dancing feet from Hardcastle. 5 metres short of the line, right side with Wildy, Kopchak. Back to Riley Dean, and now Jono Ford. It's that left edge once again that's produced so much danger, and he strolls through. It happens again.
Unreal.
Caleb Akins helps himself to another, and Rovers extend their lead to 22 points to 0.
What a try. What a try that was. Just held the ball, just give it when they had to, and yeah, what a play. What a try.
And he's narrowed the angle for his own kick right behind the post. We're going to be looking at a 24-0 scoreboard here. And Caleb Akins has another.
If you're that far off again, even if it didn't go your way, I'll just have to block. I get your either. I think it was an isolated one, but that's fine. Stay on.
Connor Jones is replacing Matty Wildy. That's one thing I've noticed with Sean Long. He goes a lot earlier than his predecessor on the hooker change. Matty Wildy, I think Monday night came off before the break as well. Never came back on, did he?
Yeah.
Whereas Brian McDermott liked to leave him out there for a good hour or so.
Yeah. He did a good stint though, then did Matty, got through a lot of work, and now when Halifax started to get a little bit tired now, bring on this little live wire here.
4 from 4 by the way for Hankinson. It's 24-0 with 5.5 to go till the break. Really good half again from Featherstone Rovers. Yet to concede a point this season. Didn't concede many points in pre-season. Here's Kopchak.
Look at that, what a carry.
Two in two for new boy Caleb Akins at fullback. Here's Briscoe. Some scores from elsewhere. Barrow 16, Sheffield 36, Batley 16, Swinton 24, Whitehaven 16, London 20, and Widnes 22, Keighley 18. Some interesting scorelines there. I wouldn't have anticipated that one being so tight.
What was that last one, sorry?
2 tries for Luke Gale today for Keighley. 22-18, they trail Widnes.
They'll have had a rocket this week, though, won't they?
Rightly so. I mean, as good as Featherstone were, I was very surprised by how little Keighley offered. Here's Connor Jones outside of the right boot, straight to the full-back. Woodburn Hall tries to chase his own kick, but Woodburn Hall gets away. Mackenzie's hit him high, and he's going to be penalised for that. I don't think there was any malice in it, but he got it all wrong.
It's like getting hit by a 2 before, isn't it?
Yeah. So penalty to Halifax, 4 minutes to go until the break. There won't be any more than that, I'm sure. The Halifax man has stayed down. It was an honest challenge that he got wrong.
Time's off.
And he stayed down, so a lengthy stoppage here. Doesn't look good, can't quite tell who it is on the deck for Halifax. Is it Jouffre?
Woodburn Hall.
Is it Woodburn Hall, beg your pardon, the full-back? Yes, it was, wasn't it? It was the full-back bringing it back. He got the shot.
Mate, there's force in it. It's going to be 10 minutes.
Oh, he sent him. Sin binned him.
Oh, he's gone for 10. Well, I said I don't think it'll be any more than that. Well, it's 10 in the bin for Mackenzie Yee. Yeah, the sin binning in pre-season as well, which Sean Long blamed himself for because he was trying to get him off the pitch. Didn't quite get him off quick enough. Before he knew it, he'd lost him in the sin bin. So Rovers are going to play the last 4 minutes of the first half and the first 6 of the second with only 12 men here. Mackenzie Yee off the pitch. So he's got a 20-odd minute half-time. Half-times in their duration, Coops, always seem different to me. It's kind of anywhere between 11 and 15 minutes, it seems.
It's crazy. Sometimes you can...
Do you know as players how long it is?
Sometimes you feel like you've hardly sat down, and
yeah.
then next minute you don't feel, but then other times you feel like you just sat around for ages.
Oh, hang on. Halifax are broken. And they've scored in the far corner, and Featherstone, for the first time this season, have conceded points. Left winger got free. And is it Lachlan Walmsley far side? Halifax have scored, and it's 24-4 with a kick to come. And the 13 men exploiting their numerical advantage there with a try in the corner. So 24-4 with a kick to come. Hello to Dale, Chelsea and Arthur, who are tuning in from sunny Bridlington. Good to have your company on Rovers TV. 2.5 to go until the break, 24-4 plus this.
That's a minute, Chris. 1 minute.
From tight on the far touchline. I think that's going to drift. The Rovers fans jeering, which will tell us that that's been missed. So 24-4.
Discipline where it's at, Brandon. Give the discipline where it's at. In his position. Done off. 3 minutes to go to that, boys.
And a good response from Halifax, who have a man extra out there. Mackenzie Yee is in the bin at the moment, as he will be for the first 6 minutes of the second half.
Okay, Chris.
Akins, Wildy, Springer and Hankinson, the 4 try scorers first half for Featherstone Rovers. And here come Halifax again. Will they be buoyed by breaching this stubborn Rovers defence? They're certainly chucking the ball out. Jouffre. Big tackle, John O'Ford. Had to be. Matty G was on the charge there. They're working it over to that left side again, Halifax. They've just scored down that side. Very quick play of the ball. Briscoe's done well.
Briscoe. Oh,
He's wiped the tackle count back to 0. There was only a couple to go there. Kopczak in the tackle. They fancy another before the break here, the Panthers. Joe Keys. Jouffre. Then Woodburn Hall joining in.
yes.
And
get
Rovers
in.
have got the ball back here. So 24-4. Lachlan Walmsley's try in the corner for the Panthers. The last of the first half. I tell you, Swinton have won at Batley today.
They've won.
30 points to 16, a full-time score.
Wow.
And Sheffield have won at Barrow. 36-16, 2 big away victories. Still playing in the other games. Where London are leading at Whitehaven just. Kozar. Connor Jones waiting at dummy half. Centre field, 40 from the line. John O'Ford on left. Miss out pass to Hankinson, who comes back in field. Last tackle. Probably the last Rovers tackle of the half. Ford. Oh, it's been knocked forward. It's going to be play on here. Halifax played at that. Another set of 6, 10 away.
Copy.
Only the ref will know if there's time. Scoreboard's been turned off. Day. Here is Kopczak. Lovely ball, Kopczak.
Lovely. What's the give forward? Oh,
Forward pass. Caleb Akins was in for number 2. Right on the half-time hooter. Caleb Akins denied. A forward pass ruled on Craig Kopczak. And the referee calls time. Very entertaining first half. Do make sure you rejoin us for the second half. 4 tries to 1. Hankinson, Springer, Wildy and Akins. And at half-time on Rovers TV, it's Featherstone leading Halifax by 24 points to 4. Well, the team to back out. And Rovers have a 24 points to 4 half-time lead under the floodlights at Post Office Road. First home game of the season. Rovers will be playing down the hill second half, left to right. Having outscored Halifax Panthers 4 tries to 1 first half. Hankinson, Springer, Wildy and Akins the try scorers. And Hankinson gets us straight underway. Craig Kopczak still out there. Mackenzie Yea's still in the sin bin. He will be for about 6 minutes, I think, at this second half. For his high shot on James Woodburn Hall just before the break. So 24-4, Jouffre. Halifax attacking down that far right-hand side. Oh, this is nice. Jouffre's got it back. They might score right at the start of the second half. Brilliant scrambling defence.
great day.
From, was that Caleb Akins over there denying him? He's out of position, so Briscoe has slotted in. Oh, he's knocked on under the post, but penalty. Rovers penalty.
Pushed him, didn't he?
There was a little push in there. Looked a little unnecessary to my eyes. So Rovers tap on 20. Ford to Kopczak. Connor Jones. First half introduction for try scorer Wildy. Rovers just about on halfway with Kopczak. Takes the tackle himself, still going, got up. The referee says carry on if you like, and he does. But he's made an extra 10 there. Up to the 40. Connor Jones, Mathieu Kozak.
Great work, E.T. pushing with him there.
Last tackle, 30 out with Ford. Goes high. Tester for the fullback. Another good claim from Woodburn Hall. It's got a little bit quiet all of a sudden. Don't know if a lot of the crowd are slow getting back out of the bar at half time. Jouffre in the blue skull cap and lime green boots.
Good shot.
Good hit. Jouffre. Last tackle. Jouffre gets the kick off on the 40 off the outside of the boot. It's not his best. It's straight down the throat of Caleb Akins. And he's dangerous in open field. It's really quiet all of a sudden. It's almost like the game's done, the game's won. Can assure you it isn't. 24-4. A long time to go. Halifax chomping at the bit. Hardcastle continuing at right centre. Connor Jones. Back to 0, says referee Chris Kendall. So Riley Dean gives it to Mathieu Kozak, and Rovers will start again. 30 away from the Halifax Panthers line to our right as we look down the hill. Riley Dean, little step and another. Back in field and then fizzes the ball into the chest of Jono Ford. Then here comes Hankinson off the angle. Edging closer with Jones again. Flat ball to Craig Kopczak. Thought about giving it to Kozar and takes one round his neck. Another high shot. The Rovers fans who've seen one of their men in the bin want to see the same punishment dished out to Halifax. I don't think they're going to get it. And Rovers are going to take 2.
Yeah, it's been pretty back and forth this first opening bit of second half. So I don't think this is a bad decision to take the 2 and you know, rest up a little bit and, you know, reset. Plus it gets that sin bin down as well.
Well, he's back on already here. So we're back to 13 against 13, and Hankinson has the kicking tee right in front of the sticks. He's kicked 4 of 4. And this for 5 of 5, bang in front of the sticks.
Looks like Cos is coming off for a well-deserved rest.
Yeah, Bussey's ready. No mistake from the kick. 26-4, the Rovers lead as Jack Bussey replaces Mathieu Kozak. Gets a handshake from his captain Lockwood. And the rest of the captaincy group, Matty Wildy. Gadwin Springer on the exercise bike in his big coat. Craig Hall down there as well.
Training for Tour de France, I think, Gads. Great carry, great carry. Look at that.
Strong first effort from Craig Kopczak, and here is Mackenzie, who knocks someone out of the way with his first drive back on the pitch and gets a Rovers penalty because Halifax are offside and flattened. And they've already tapped, and Connor Jones is off.
Look at that, and stand as well to finish. Lovely, lovely dismount.
That's got the crowd back involved. Mackenzie Yeh, second carry. It's another cracker. Here's a box of fireworks, a cannonball. Jones, Ford, left side. Rovers fourth with the gap and the offload. That's brilliant.
Unreal.
Magic from Jono Ford. And finished off underneath the post. That's brilliant from Featherstone. Jono Ford at his very best. Absolutely laid it on a plate. And Rovers slice through and extend their lead to 30 points to 4.
How good was that?
Jono Ford just took on the Halifax defence. And Rovers have another. And the kick bang in front. It was Aikens, I think, wasn't it, who got on the end of that forward pass to touch down under the posts.
Hankinson won it.
Was it Hankinson? I thought it was Hankinson. I just heard the PA announcement of Aikens. thought it was Hank.
Yeah, I think pretty sure it was Hankinson.
Yeah, I thought I'm with you. Well, he's tagged on the 2. So another 6 points to Hankinson. 32-4. Hankinson's second try. And 6 successful goal. 32-4 Rovers.
Oh.
Now will Rovers find their feet again. Briscoe. Connor Jones at dummy half. Gives it to Hankinson, who's on a hat-trick now.
Who's just come off there?
There goes McKenzie again.
Oh, Lockie's come back on.
The captain, James Lockwood, back on the field. 32-4 with half an hour to go.
Tuna's come off, I think.
Platform's been laid for another big win here. Riley Dean goes high on the last tackle. And a successful claim and a messy play. The what's the ref going to say? He said he's knocked it on. I think he's right. Unforced error.
Oh, that's it, lovely.
A bit of back chat as well. So penalty for back chat. Well, there's another 2 on offer here if they want it, Rovers.
No, go for it now.
Riley Dean wants the ball here, wants to get on with it. The 20 away, just to the right of the sticks, leading 32-4. And it's going to be Lockwood running at the line. Jones, Riley Dean, Elijah Taylor. Jones to dart on his own. Just short. Taylor, Dean. Now Mackenzie Yeh.
There we go, left here.
Kopchak caught it behind him. Last tackle, right underneath the sticks here, Featherstone. Where's Connor Jones going to go with it? He's going to find Jono Ford, left side. Ford dabs a kick through. This could be anyone's in the in-goal area. Who's touched down there?
Oh.
Referee says nobody. And it's going to be a tap 20. And they're already off and running, and here they come, Halifax.
Yeah.
Another knock on at the ruck from Halifax. It's all going wrong now. 32 points to 4. That's a 28-point lead. Rovers need to win by 29 to go back top of the table, if you're interested. So another score required.
I think they were teeing up for 1 point here anyway, so.
Hello to our friend John Denton, who's got in touch. Here come
Oh, go on.
Rovers with Briscoe.
Oh, come down
Took
by
a
his
big
head.
shot. And he's grounded on the 20-metre line. Jones. Dean. Lockwood.
Oh, right out the back.
Set up in front of the sticks here. 15 short with Jones. Back to the right with Riley Dean. Dancing towards the line himself, Dean.
Oh, good.
Brilliant individual try. Riley Dean has just danced through on his own and torn Halifax to pieces there. 36-4 is the Rovers lead. Seventh try of the afternoon for Rovers. And it's another for Riley Dean. And another opportunity with a boot for Hankinson, who's kicked 6 out of 6. This for 7 from 7. He's missed it.
Oh.
He's pushed it wide. Wasn't all that difficult, that one either.
Could you have got it?
I'd have had a go. I've had a go, right-footed, not left-footed. So 36-4, 25 minutes left. Three tries in 2 games now for Featherstone, for Riley Dean. Mackenzie Yeh. Temperature dropping at Post Office Road. John O'Ford. Lockwood down the middle. Rovers are on their own 40 here. Connor Jones is the dummy half. Riley Dean might kick early. He sees the winger out position. Lachlan Walmsley's got himself back in a good position and takes it on the full in the white boots. He's the try scorer for Halifax this afternoon, but he's met by 3 Featherstone Rovers shirts in Elijah Taylor, Connor Jones and Josh Hardcastle. So back with Halifax, 24 minutes left. 36-4 Rovers lead. On Rovers TV. Do keep getting in touch. Great to hear from you wherever you're taking in the game around the globe. Painfully slow play the ball in the centre circle.
Oh.
High kick on the last. It's going to bounce this. It's a bad bounce as well. Where's that going to go? It's going to be a try, you know.
Oh my God.
Brilliant claim. And Lachlan Walmsley has plucked that out and dived over. And he's got his second. That could have gone anywhere. And it bounced away from Briscoe. It was still a difficult take. He took it in the air and acrobatically put it down for his and Halifax's second. And Halifax just giving Featherstone a nudge in the ribs to let them know they're still here. Here's the conversion attempt, that looks a bit better. And they hit double figures, 36-10. Joe Keys with a good kick. So it's not done yet, you know this. 22 minutes left, 36 points to 10. Stranger things have happened. Matty Wildy, a frustrated observer down on touchline. He wants back in, I'm sure. Brad Day's down there. Gadwin still on the exercise bike. Macha Koza, the other man on the sideline. As Rovers restart. Oh, a big shot. Gareth Gale.
He's having a great game, his Gaz.
Yeah, he was good on Monday night as well.
Hey,
Now then, the ball's in touch far side. Rovers have forced another error.
Look at that though. That's a great answer that to a try. That, you know, pushing them out on in their own 20 and getting the ball back.
So another opportunity for Rovers. Kopczak has the ball in his hands, plays the ball, and Connor Jones gives it to Lockwood, right in front of the post. 36-10 Featherstone's lead. And this is a great chance to add more points with Jones. Goes behind Kopczak, Riley Dean gives it to Mackenzie. Crashes to the ground, just short, right underneath the post. Jones again, thinks about going on his own, gives it to Kopczak, who promotes the ball. Taylor takes it on. So close to that line, right to the post. Jones, back to Kopczak. Now then Jono Ford. Delays and gives it to Akins, who sends it to Gale. Gale running out of room and stretching out. Is he there? He's dropped the ball in the corner. The fans this side thought he was over. The fans far side knew he wasn't. And Walmsley's already back underway. 2 tries to his name for Halifax today. Making a game of this for sure. Here come Halifax. It's opening up for Halifax. They're seeing a lot more of the ball at the moment. Last tackle, they're 20 away, central position. With Joe Keys. Kicks high. Briscoe, Tester. Good test, good claim. Connor Jones from dummy half. Lockwood. Jones again, right on the halfway line. Scampers himself. looking to catch Halifax offside. Last tackle though, John Ford, spiral bomb. Coming down with ice and snow on it. It's a brilliant take by the fullback James Woodburn Hall, who then
felt that.
Well, I'm not sure he wanted that offload. 17 to go, 36-10 Featherstone. And Halifax in possession, right underneath our commentary position here in the gantry, high above this main stand. And they're flinging the ball around, and it's gone to ground. It's in touch, far side. Rovers will get it back. Another error from Halifax. It's Halifax ball, in fact. Kevin Leroy. Kyle Wood, eventually, from dummy half. Back with Jouffre. Now then, Walmsley. Forward pass. He thought he was away down the wing again, but it was forward off Jake Mason. Cadwyn Springer back on. Gale. Ford. Then Lockwood. Rovers 30 away with Connor Jones. Then Ford again. Kicks and chases himself. Springer's after it as well. It's gone. It could be a try for Connor Jones.
Oh, got it.
Wins the chase. And Connor Jones touches down to take Rovers to 40.
Go on, Geordie, brah. Surprised you haven't front ball into the into crowd in all the lights. That one does, Jonesy.
Well, the ball cannoning everywhere. And as it stands, Rovers are going back to the top of the table. Hankinson has kicked 6 of 7. This is right in front of the sticks. No mistake. 42 points to 10 is the Featherstone Rovers lead. And we've got 13 and a half minutes to go. Halifax kick off again. 13 left, 42 points to 10 Featherstone Rovers. Ford. Lockwood, prop to prop, Kopczak on the charge, and he's still going the big man. Still going the big man. Wow, look at this. Ford, this could be a brilliant try. Gale has it left side. How about that from the two props? And they're right on the line. Ford, Springer. Last tackle. Jones with Riley Dean. Grubber kick from Dean. Halifax have this. And they do diffuse the danger. How about that from Craig Kopczak?
Yeah, I think I know why Coppy didn't pass Jonesy that ball then, because a couple of weeks ago Coppy would have been clear under the sticks, but Jonesy chose not to pass it to him. He didn't think Props had the legs to go 35 metres. Well, he just gave him one back there. Jonesy will be filthy with that.
It's a penalty given away by Rovers, so Halifax are going to get themselves up the field here. (42-10), Featherstone's lead. Jouffre. Shot. Leroy arriving at pace. Joe Keys. Tangata. Keys again, change of direction. Brings in the fullback Woodburn Hall. Still going. Could have been done for crossing there. Referee not interested. Last 10 minutes, 42-10, Featherstone lead. Rovers going back to the top of the championship as it stands. Floated pass to the far side. Right winger kicks to himself. Rovers are there. And it's taken by John O'Ford.
Great take by Fordy, that. They're coming right at him.
There's Gareth Gale running it out of defence.
Stolen it, 1-on-1.
They have. Halifax have the ball back, 20 away. Keys, couple of dummies, runs into Springer, shrugged him off, dances towards the line.
Slow it down now.
Fancy a third try here to the Panthers. Right in front of the sticks, they'll get the tackle count wiped clean, back to 0. Jouffre. Oh, they're going to score. It just all opened up. And Woodburn Hall, I think, has strolled through. The tackler just fell off, and Woodburn Hall is over as Halifax score a third. 42-14. With a kick to come. Hello to young Arthur Campbell listening at the coast in Bridlington with Dad Dale. The chairman's son couldn't make the game today. Hello to the Campbells. 42-14, job almost done for Rovers today. No mistake, made that 42-16. And what that does mean is that Rovers aren't going to go top of the table on points difference. It's been narrowed to 26. They need another try to do that. Oh dear, what's happened there? Has he taken one? Well, that looked painful. Lachlan Walmsley, he's fielded the football, but I think it's cannoned into a very delicate area of his body. And he stayed down, and that will hurt. 7 minutes to go, 42-16. Can Rovers find another try to go back on top of the table? At the moment, it's Halifax looking more likely. Here they come. It's a powerful burst upfield. That was a great drive from Will Colcott. Last tackle, says the referee. Central position, 35 metres out. They'll find Keys. Outside of the right boot, stab. Caleb Aikens' positioning is good. And he's returning the ball with interest. He might have taken a high one there. He does. He gets a penalty for it. That's a pressure reliever. 42-16 with 6 minutes to go. Ford, Dean, Aikens and Hardcastle.
Great straightening up there.
Briscoe with the ball, 30 metres out, right side. Darting back in field and eventually being grounded. A gain of 5. Connor Jones picks up and has a scamper on his own. Goes straight to the sticks and gets cleaned out. Gets up quickly though, one-handed pick up Riley Dean. Feet it into Lockwood. Ford, still going. Last tackle, 2 metres short, just to the left of the post, Rovers. Jones is looking over his shoulder to see where everyone is. He fizzes it right. Can they get Gale in the corner? They can. He was hugging his touchline, the big man, the big winger. Gareth Gale adds another. And Rovers stretch their lead to 30, and they will be going back to the top of the championship table. Very patient build-up. And with 4 to go. Rovers heading for another big win. Post-match reaction, of course, on the way on Rovers TV. Stay tuned to our social channels. I'll get down on the pitch and bring you all the post-match reaction from the head coach Sean Long and from a couple of the players out there as well in the heat of battle. We'll be down there just as soon as we're done in about 4 minutes' time. Hankinson over on the far side again, left wing, so wrong side for the left footer. It will be curling away from the sticks. It's a tough one. He's taking it back about 24 metres or so. He struck it cleanly. The crowd will tell us. Oh, it's just faded. Looked good. So second miss. 46-16, a 30-point lead, which would be enough to put or to keep Rovers top of the championship. Play 2-1-2. Probably for the final time. Halifax kick off again. Ford takes it on the full. Lockwood with the carry. And here's Gadwin Springer. Great first stint on the pitch, and then he's been used sparingly since. Lockwood again. Connor Jones darting away from dummy half again. That's where he's so dangerous. He's still going, bouncing out of tackles, Connor Jones. Running right to left. And eventually being put on the ground over on the far left side, just inside Halifax half. 2.5 minutes left with Ford. Pops it up to Matcha Koza and says, have a drive. Last tackle. Wasn't played properly. You could see the ball bobble and the referee saw it too. And he said that's a knock on at the play of the ball. So a messy end to the set for Featherstone Rovers with 2 minutes to go. They lead Halifax Panthers by 46 points to 16. What have you made of this performance, Coops, today?
Yeah, it's been good. Second half's been a bit sloppy in some areas, few errors and things like that. But we allowed Halifax to get back into the game with a couple of scores. But overall, we should be.
Oh, Halifax are through here. This is a breakaway try.
Wow.
Is it Woodburn Hall again?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
The fullback with pace to burn. There seemed nothing on. He just broke the line, put the foot down, and he scored a 4-pointer. So Halifax have struck last, and that will keep Rovers for the time being off the top of the table.
Yeah, we could have done with, you know, not conceding them last few tries, but overall I think we've been good. We've been clinical in areas as well, and just a shame we've got them to 20 really, or 22. So
opportunity to be 22 with this kick to come, and then there'll be about a minute left, I think. Well, Sean Long likes to have things to work on. He's had a few of them, I think. Second half, kick's good. 42 points to 22. The Halifax have not been a million miles off Featherstone today, in truth. 46 points to 22. It's going to be a 24-point victory. The Rovers players, I beg your pardon, are all asking Chris Kendall how long left. I think the answer is going to be less than a minute. There's probably time for one more set from Halifax, which would be from underneath their own sticks here, because Hankinson goes very deep with a kick. Kevin Leroy yells for it, and those orange boots that are lighting up the darkening sky. It's gone pitch black here. Keep forgetting it's a 4 o'clock kickoff.
I know I do as well, yeah.
Shifted back to allow people to watch Leeds Man United. Shouldn't have bothered. Man United winning 2-0. Leeds played really well for the first hour of that. Jouffret.
It's always the case though, isn't it? Eh?
Well, they pressed with so much energy that they were absolutely knackered for the last half hour. Tangata. They might have another one in them here, Halifax. They're finishing really strong. And they're attacking down this left channel. Ran out of room. And that'll do us. Full-time hooter. Rovers had more than enough. I'm sure Sean Long will be frustrated by how strongly Halifax were able to finish. But it's another Rovers win. Played 2-1-2. My thanks to Luke Cooper. Great to see you, mate.
Thank you, buddy.
Hopefully see you back on the pitch sooner rather than later. Thanks to you for tuning in on Rovers TV. Post-match reaction to follow. We leave you with this scoreline. Featherstone Rovers have won again, 2 from 2. It's Featherstone Rovers 46, Halifax Panthers 22.